Water gun dogs. Through all of our videos, you see us with our young dogs, and we're giving them birds. And I firmly believe there's no such thing as too many birds. We start them out. You know, this pup, if you go back in our videos far enough along back, this last summer, this pup was 6 weeks old. Introduction to birds. Evaluating prey drive. This is one of them puppies out of that last litter. I teach retrieve by using birds. I teach pattern by using birds. Quartering by using birds. As they get older, and she's into this point right now where we got her in the field, and she's just being a puppy. I don't care. I have no restrictions on her. Other than bring the birds back. So she's sitting right here waiting for me to tell her to do something. So I put birds out in a certain way, in a certain pattern. I get my dogs quartering into the wind and to find the birds, and through repetition and natural instinct. I mean, our spaniels are pretty much born to come out of the womb wanting to quarter. We just got to teach them the way we want it. So that's what we do. We put birds out here, we put birds out there, we put birds out there, and we start dinking them back and forth. And pretty soon, and this pup, she's 5 months old, she's just out there quartering. And if you get her straight into the wind, she's got a nice into the wind pattern for a baby. So our older dogs, crosswinds, downwinds, I put out birds. I manipulate the pattern I want where I put my birds. The older dogs, I could use dead birds, I could use bumpers. It's just not the same. You don't get the same instant gratification out of it. There's some people out there, a lot of thought about not giving your dogs birds until they're a year old. Don't do anything with them until they're a year old. Throw tennis balls, whatever they want to retrieve. I don't throw tennis balls. I don't use tennis balls. I use birds. And I want my dogs so prey driven that when I go through their obedience and all their steadiness, all they can think about is, I want the birds. I haven't had a dog with a soft flush and I can't remember how long, because I build prey drive. I want that bird. I want that bird. And we got a couple dogs on the truck right now, 2 or 3, that are going to start go through their steadiness. But I don't do steady. I don't even think about it until they had at least 100 contacts, 100 clip-wing birds. And then then I'll evaluate. I got one on there, she's probably going to go 200. Probably could do it with 100, but I'm not going to take that chance. I want that prey drive. So, you know, I don't need place boards or buckets. I use birds, and I get what I want with birds. Some people, well, how do you control that they get so bird crazy, they get so prey driven? I just train them. You know, it's just, I don't know how not to do it. You know, this is what I get. She wants me to throw a bird. She's going to come in there. I want you to throw me something. Good girl. You want it? She knows where it is, too. Didn't see it. You got to watch. Come on. There you go. All right. Good job. Here. Not to the truck. Let's go. Woo, woo. There you go. All the way back in. Come on. Good job. Good girl. So, my belief is if they have enough prey drive, they'll do just about anything you ask them as long as they get a bird for the reward. And that's, to me, is the ultimate reward. Whether they flush it and you shoot it and they retrieve it, or it's a clip wing and they trap it. It's all about the birds, and that's what I want. That's how I build this. You know, we just keep pumping birds into them and pumping birds into them and pumping birds into them. This little pup, in the last 2 weeks, she's had 32 clip wings in the last week. quartering, working on pattern, working on teaching her to find birds, how to use the wind. You know, you can't, you know, the old saying, if you want a lion dog, you got to train your dog on lions. Well, I want a bird dog, so I use birds. So, you know, not saying it's the only way, but it's my way. And I'd rather see this than something walking around that doesn't want to find a bird. That's just my style. It always has been, huh?
What do you think, Wyatt?
Another one? You know, yeah, where is it? Is it over here? No, it's over here. Good girl. And as you can see, you know, she's 5 months old. I don't do anything. I don't do any kind of obedience other than bring her and her birds back. She drags that little check cord around. Good girl. Come on, let's go. Woo! All right, come on. Well, this is an introduction to marking. You give them a good strong clip wing, and they gotta watch it. Come on. Good job. Good job. What do you think? So, come here. So that's Riot and my day. We just give birds to the dogs, and the dogs get to find them. So, and for me, I don't think there's any other way. But there is, obviously, other ways, but not for me. So that's why we use birds.